Welcome back to Smart Tech, guys. Today's video is brought to you guys by DESTEK. Today we're going to be taking a look at their SonicPower. Now this is a car mount / wireless charger for the iPhone 6 and 6s, and it currently goes for around $59.99. However, they're currently running a 1-month early bird special price, so you can actually go and get this for only $39.99. A bunch of cases cost more than this. This can do around 8 times more than the average case, so if you're not convinced yet, watch the video and you'll know exactly what I mean. Regardless, go ahead and check this out, and maybe you'll get yourself that special price. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the most interesting device I've seen in a while. It solves so many problems in one go, which is why it was a successful Kickstarter campaign. It's known as the DESTEK SonicPower, and it is pretty amazing. So first of all, it's a case. It's your average case. It's rubberized, but it's also kind of plasticky. It's white, and of course it has this cool little Iron Man thing in the middle of it, which is special. We'll get to that in just a second, and relatively protective. So if you drop your phone, you're perfectly set to go. And also the case looks really cool. It's really simplistic, it's clean, it clamps on there easily. But where things get interesting is, of course, the back of the case. That little Iron Man little circle, that does something. So first of all, the second part of this case is part of your car. You see, we've all gotten one of those air conditioning clamp things that, you can maybe put onto your phone. Maybe it has a little magnetic strip, and your phone usually falls off because usually those are trash. Well, this one's not. The case is magnetic, and you snap it onto the little air conditioning vent. But they took it to the next level. There's a little wireless conductive charging built into that. Not only does it wirelessly charge your phone the second you clamp it on there, but it stays in place. We've all had the problem where we're trying to, use the GPS, but also have our phone directly in front of us, clamped onto a dashboard. At the same time, have it clamped well enough to the point where it's not going to fall off every 2 seconds, but loose enough to the point where we can grab it and maybe Snapchat. As bad as it is, we want to Snapchat every here and there. But then we run into the problem of the phone dying because we're using the GPS and Snapchat so often. Well, as you can see, this solves every one of those problems. So the phone's going to be charging, and you can take it off, and you can put it right back on in any position you want, because a lot of those clamp thingies, you can't really twist your phone or angle it in a certain way. No, with this thing, you can angle it in any direction you want. You can position it, portrait, landscape, I don't know, in a vertical manner, whatever you guys want, as long as it stays on the magnet. And the magnet is pretty powerful, but not powerful enough to the point where the clamp's going to come off when you go and grab the phone as well. So that's pretty awesome. We got a case, we got a wireless charger, and we got a clamp. That's 3 problems solved. There's one last thing that's really interesting about this. So of course, there's the little plug input that goes into your car, right? Well, it actually has a little tiny USB input in it as well. Now, a lot of people will go out and actually buy a little tiny car input that basically is just a USB thing. Well, get this thing and you'll have a USB output, and it will charge your phone simultaneously. So if you have someone else's phone to charge or something else to charge, you're set to go as well. Now, of course, there's a lot of cool things about this as well. For example, it is faster than QI charging because it doesn't use QI charging. They have their own specific form of charging, and basically it can go from 0 to 100% in 2 hours. And now that seems like a while because most people aren't going on 2-hour road trips every single day, but at the same time, that goes to show that it is faster than QI charging. So if you need maybe like 10%, or maybe like 20% of juice, you can simply come into your car, chill for a little bit, and your phone will charge up. And a lot of people might complain, oh, but my little plug thingy is faster. No, it's actually not. This is around the same amount of time it would take for you to charge your phone on a normal plug lightning cable as well. How long does QI wireless charging take? It takes around 4 hours, to put things into perspective. Finally, some of you guys might be worried about safety. The case is protective, the clamp itself is protective, so no, your phone's not going to go flying anywhere. As I said, the magnet is very sturdy. And finally, yes, it is made for iPhone, and it is MFI certified. So basically, Apple's like, yes, you have to use this lightning cable and this lightning connector to basically make it so your phone doesn't burn up or anything, and they did use that, so of course it's as safe as it gets. As you guys can see, there's a reason this Kickstarter project succeeded, and it did so well. So overall, guys, I actually have to give this a 10 out of 10. It's a while since I've given something a solid 10 out of 10. My only pet peeve the entire time I've used this was the fact that it doesn't support more devices. If it supports some new Android devices, the new Samsungs, and obviously it just came out. It was just a Kickstarter project, and DESTEK is a relatively new company as well. So I'm not going to be bothered by that in any way. Obviously, this is going to come out for newer devices, and a lot of you guys might be disappointed that it's not available for your device just yet. But as we progress, the idea itself will spread, and that is what matters. I love this idea. I hope that more people implement it. It's so helpful to not only have a case that supports wireless charging, but of course is a magnetic holder that can also hang onto your car as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.